Hello, I'm Shantagaba,
I'm Gesine.
and welcome to NVC Life Hacks. So today we're looking at the central purpose or the intention of nonviolent communication. So Marshall Rosenberg, who developed nonviolent communication, described the intention or the purpose as the quality of connection that leads to everybody's needs being met. So here are 5 questions to help you recognise where nonviolent communication is being used. So question number 1, is the interaction focused on the quality of connection, on the relationship, rather than any desired outcome?
So do you mean that if there's a conversation going on, that it's not looking for any solution, it's more hanging loose to the outcome?
Yeah, I go with that. So something like going for the connection and hanging loose to the outcome. So question number 2, is there an intention for everybody's needs to be valued and everybody's needs to be met? I mentioned that we get this connection on the level of needs, on the level of what we have in common. So is there an intention that those needs are valued, that everybody's welfare is valued, that your needs, my needs, everybody's needs are valued, and that we're taking steps towards meeting those needs, we're taking steps towards addressing those needs?
Yeah, needs are our deepest heart wishes or motivations?
Whatever
hopes?
enriches life, whatever enriches our lives and the lives of human beings and animals as well.
So we take consideration and include everybody.
Yeah, and take steps to address people's needs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Question number 3. Does it embody a sense of mutuality, a sense of interdependence?
Ooh, what is interdependence?
Interdependence. Well, I'm sure you're familiar with like dependence. Dependence is when you're dependent on other people for approval and acceptance and so forth. So you're really getting connection, you're getting your needs for connection met. However, you're not really autonomous. You're not really meeting your needs for autonomy or freedom. So that's dependence. Well, independence is the flip side of that. It's the reverse side of that. So independence is when you're meeting your needs for autonomy and freedom. You do whatever you like. However, you're not really connected anymore. So it's kind of teenager, typical kind of classic teenager independence, but not really recognizing the sense of connection. Whereas interdependence is the best of both worlds. It's when you're connected and also you're free to make your own choices. So you can enjoy both connection and a sense of autonomy, a sense of self-responsibility. Number 4, is there a sense of what we might call power with rather than power over? So is there a sense that everybody's voice is going to be heard, that there's space for everybody's voice?
When I'm working in an office and there is a power hierarchy situation, power over as a hierarchy situation. So what does it mean? Does it mean only in a private relationship, or is it also in a working relationship? As a private, I mean with a close relationship.
Yeah. So the way I understand power is that it's about access to resources to enrich life or to meet needs. So we all have different kinds of power, and there are different power differentials in different situations. The way I understand power with is that I use the power I have or the access to resources that I have in a way which acknowledges or takes into consideration the people around me.
Okay.
So it's about using whatever access to resources I have, to in a way which takes other people into account. And obviously power over, by contrast, is when I use whatever resources I have in a way which doesn't take into account the people around me, you or the other people around me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And number 5, finally, does it embody the understanding that nobody's needs get met unless everybody's needs get met? So for me, this is really important to nonviolent communication, that conflicts don't take place at the level of needs. Conflict takes place at the level of strategies. And usually we have very fixed ideas about what kind of strategies are going to meet our needs. With the understanding of nonviolent communication, conflict isn't happening at the level of needs, it's happening at the level of our preferred strategies. There's always a possibility that we can meet our needs, that is in a way which doesn't get in the way of other people meeting their needs. That's the hope I have.
that we don't try to meet, also that I don't try to meet my needs at the expense of others. So I just look, how can I meet my needs? Also try to take into account the other person's need.
Yeah. So another way of saying that is, how can I meet my needs in ways which take into account or which even contribute to life more generally? Yeah. So it's a both and situation. Okay. So those 5 questions again. Is the interaction focused on the quality of connection? On the quality of connection, on the relationship, rather than any desired outcome? Number 2. Are everybody's needs being valued? Is there a sense that everybody's needs are being valued and that they're being met, they're being addressed? Number 3, does the conversation, does the interaction acknowledge mutuality? Does it acknowledge interdependence, as we said? Number 4, is there a sense of power with rather than power over in the situation? So for instance, is there a sense that everybody's voice is going to be heard? And number 5, does it embody the understanding that nobody's needs get met unless everybody's needs get met? So if you're dealing with obstacles at work or in your family, and you're trying to work through those obstacles, these are 5 questions you can ask to help you try and understand and help you try and connect in a way that's going to meet everybody's needs. That's it for now. If you'd like to know more, you can like our Facebook page, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can sign up for more tips, and of course you can join us at one of our events.